Hi guys, it's Major Foley here, and now we are doing Odin's Tower on the Titans campaign. It is actually a very easy level. I find it easier than Greetings from Greece these days. All you have to do is steal a certain relic that the Norse are holding and just defend your base. This relic, the Bridle of Pegasus, or Bridle of Pegasus, what do you want to call it? I can't remember what it's pronounced like because I never really read it. It summons a Pegasus from your temple, and all you have to do is scout the towers so you can deconstruct them and then replace them with your own. Nice and easy, right? And all you have to do is like focus on your defenses. So you kind of want to get 2 palaces and 2 barracks producing units. The 2 palaces obviously for defense. If you can't get 2 palaces, a palace and a couple of watchtowers with an upgrade, so you can also get crenellations. You will probably want a couple of Arcus hero to deal with some of the myth units that'll appear. Other than that, it's not really that difficult. So yeah, let's get started.
Sailing here was an excellent idea, sir. The Norse will not be expecting an attack in their homeland now.
That's the idea.
Our scouts have seen only a few Norse troops around, but the terrain is rough, many cliffs. They could be hiding.
This is where they have built their temples, so there will be some soldiers here. Odin's temple is our target. We're going to send a message to the Norse.
Alright, so train villagers, build a manor house, build that dock, build a palace.
Seems to be no way off this plateau.
Have the oracle go up
Has
here.
given us the ability to shift our buildings over such petty obstacles. We can construct our buildings here, then use my line of sight to shift them past the cliffs.
And we want to get a second palace up first, so we're just gonna get the resources for the second palace. Gonna get 2 fishing ships. And once we reveal the fortress, we are going to deconstruct it. There we go, deconstruct, cast vortex. Alright, have Caster at the front and have the rest follow, with not counting the oracle. Because Caster can regenerate his health, or if you don't want to have Caster lose his health, because you want to keep him healthy, send the destroyers first because of their high pierce armor. Alright. But Caster needs to stay alive and bring the relic as close as he can. Alright, so wait for the destroyers to arrive. Build our second palace. The destroyers go first, so they get their attention. And grab this relic. Bridle of Pegasus. And just go all the way down. And Caster is going to die here, guys, but the point is to get the relic close as we can. Alright, we get a barracks. 2 barracks, as a matter of fact. And get another manor house. Should be a couple of cows, actually, that we can grab, and we might want to grab so they just don't die to the forest fire. Alright, we'll make it just easy enough. Alright, let's get medium infantry. Let's start training Murmillo. Alright, bring the cows over here. Train Arcus from the other.
A hero has fallen.
Alright, with these 2 palace, we should be able to hold them off just fine. Probably should get an economic guild. Right now we need to get our numbers up and running. We got a couple of idols. There should be another Orc down here. There he is. Gonna get another gold gather on there.
forest fire.
We need
Look
food,
out,
and we
the
need more
Norse are
Murmillo.
attacking.
Right, so yeah, because the first bunch are Huskars, and they do have a higher pierce armor, but not enough to hold them off from 2 palaces, really. And we want to get to Castor. We want to get 1 unit towards Castor, just so we can get the relic and get ready to start our strategy. Gonna build the temple. Time. Alright, so we fight them. Gonna get one of the Arcus to go and wake up Castor. Ah, here we go. There's an attack. Gonna turn this Arcus into a hero. And just keep training your units. And the palace will help take care of them. That Murmillo's not going to make it. The Huskars run faster. Yeah, we'll hold this off just fine. We could cast Vortex and wake him up that way, but doesn't really matter. As you can see, we held this off just fine. Alright, we need to get this temple up. Let's get the temple up. We do have level 1 upgrades for everything, but so... Alright, have Castor get the relic. And run! Oh, the cows literally blocked him. So of course, unfortunately, my strats are getting a little delayed because the attack also happened again. But we'll be able to hold this off. You'll see them try to build a dock and destroy your stuff, so just try not to let that happen. Alright, and the palaces will take care of the throwing axemen nice and easy. I want to get Castor up, come on. Thank you, okay. Now we can finally get our strategy going. Bring Castor, go get the temple. We will need to build 2 more temples, but that's for another time. I'm actually gonna get farms now, because I don't think we're worth using berry bushes here. Delete this cow. Get the irrigation upgrade. We just need to keep our numbers high. Although armor upgrades is another choice too if you can afford it, but right now we just need numbers. Got plenty of Arcus, but not a lot of frontline infantry. Now with Castor here, he can also tank some of the damage, so that's a plus. Really, I'm getting a little annoyed about this. I'm going to keep this Arcus down here to stop them from trying to build a dock. So yeah, we're going to use the gold mine up here instead of using this one. It's a bit risky to use this one. Now, you may have suffered an attack here, or not. That Arcus is actually going to die. Alright, so our first Pegasus scout has arrived. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to send him to the west corner, or the left corner. Here's another attack. I'm going to transfer some of the food gatherers onto wood so I can get farms for later. As you can see, fighting under the fortresses and having a bunch of Arcus make it so much easier to defend. I should probably get medium archers while I'm at it too. All without Castor's help. So once the Pegasus is in the left corner, I better sort this gold mine out because there's a large one up there. Moving forward all the way here, we're going to encounter our watchtower, so we do need to watch our Pegasus. So we got to be careful how we escort him. Yeah, this path should be the clearest way. Just avoid the tower. I believe they do have crenellations, but after that, go this way. And as long as you spot it, it doesn't matter if the Pegasus dies. And I missed it by a little bit. So yeah, it took too much damage from these two towers. I needed to go further a bit more. But that's pretty much what we do. We go this way, reveal the temple, and then we go this way, reveal the temple, 2 temples on the next attempt, and that's it. So yeah, we're going to spend a little more time here. Not the worst thing. Alright. So you guys will do it quicker if you play your cards right. Get an armory as well. Might as well get these upgrades, so our economy just keeps kicking in. Don't let them build the dock, please. Alright, we don't need any more citizens, we've got plenty. So I think the Pegasus takes a minute and a half to respawn. I don't know the time. There we go. So let's go do that again. They really want to build that dock, and I'm just not letting them. Not really a useful relic to me. I'm not sure if that one's a dynamic relic, so you might want to check your relics there. Manor house, and that's our last one. So we get it looks like we get infinite uses because you've already seen I've used one. You don't actually get infinite uses on your god power, guys. I just don't know how much there is, but you do have a finite amount, so just be aware when you're spamming all your god powers. Okay, here comes the next army with a mountain giant. Turn a couple of them into heroes. That. And this army is toast. And I left my Pegasus just taking damage. He's not gonna make it. That sucks. Because I lost my focus. Because I keep losing my focus. That is unfortunate. Hey! They're building that dock. Alright, so what we can do now is we might as well build our 2 temples to prepare them ready to go. And I'll get this one last. I'm going to go for the other 2. They built another one. Wonderful. Okay, if they do build a dock, garrison your fishing ships. And your docks attack in this one when they're garrisoned, so just attack the ships they build. Don't bother building any military ships of your own, it's just not worth it. Alright, with the new Pegasus, let's go for the other ones. Because we can get 2 with 1 with this. Nice and clean. Okay, so follow along this ridge. Keep it going, and just keep following it. Up from here. That's not the temple we need to destroy. Go this way. Alright, so now we've got line of sight on this one permanently. Fast deconstruction. Go to the next one. Now we'll be able to hold that one off easy. And this one's easy to get. So there you go, we spotted the second one. Careful not to time shift the one with the relic, guys, because then it ejects the relic. So you have to wait. You have to put it in another temple. Honestly, that's the easier way to do it, but this one always has a tower on each side covering it. But you can get a line of sight on all 3. Since we've dealt with the attack, we can also cast Vortex, because Vortex comes off cooldown faster than the construction. Clean this up. Alright, we've gotten too many archers and we've got less Murmillo, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to cast... have them build 2 on each. Murmillo on each and Arcus from 1. Alright, and with that done, they shouldn't be suffering an attack anytime soon, so the whatever trains. We're gonna actually cast Vortex near the temple so we can clean it out quicker. We only got 4 on caster. That's not good, actually. They'll eventually take it down. They have fire arrows, but it's just gonna take longer than thought. Normally you can actually get more soldiers there. But we're also training more anyway, so... Build a 3rd barracks. And we don't really need the Pegasus anymore, because we've scouted all the temples. We have permanent line of sight on them now. And our human soldiers will be more than enough to clean it up. That was a little frustrating that I lost the Pegasus twice, though. Once because I took too much damage from the towers, and the second time I was distracted by an army bearing down my door. But, you know, these things happen. Still making really good time. Didn't get my armory upgrades when I could have. But yeah, the temple's nearly down. Deconstruct has still got 2 minutes, and we've nearly cleaned this temple out. Now, we have an army coming down, so I can't really cast Vortex again. Although I can cast it here, just to bring our units back. So I think I'll do that. Just so Caster's back. Because Vortex only comes back within a minute. And what are God powers for to not be used? So they will get attacked by towers, but they will be built no matter what. The towers can't really outkill them. Alright, clean them out. That's another temple. This is why you should have Arcus as heroes and not your Murmillo, because they'll try to chase your target, whereas the Arcus can just fire freely. As you can see, with the 2 palaces and the units you're training from, you've got way more than enough to deal with whatever gets thrown your way. Alright, now with that done, I don't really want to cast Vortex again just because of the towers, but... Ah, yeah, everyone's here this time. So this will go down pretty easily this time. Alright, get the last temple. Time shift. We're going to find some space. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our units. So there's enough space to do that. And from here, it doesn't matter if we lose our base. You can see the relic got ejected. Because we've replaced all the temples, and we need to use Vortex here next.
It is. It is made by the temples to Odin that surround it. If we replace those temples with our own, the storm should fade.
So there is a little bit of a weird bug here, guys, where you can lose caster somehow. I don't remember how I did it, but this was ages ago I actually lost caster, and I couldn't beat the level. Because caster has to be moved here with the Vortex power. And he disappeared from the map entirely. I couldn't move him.
We can't seem to damage the tower with our weapons.
Only the power of Kronos can damage it. He has given us a deconstruction power strong enough even for Odin's...
So even with that fail of the Pegasus twice, I still did it in less than 20 minutes. That easy, guys. And that's still with cutscene time and everything. So much easier than Greetings from Greece, as far as I'm concerned. So, look forward to the Gold Edition version of this, guys. It's the same strategy, but, you know, it's a very quick level, so it'll probably be uploaded at the same time as this one. And, yeah, I hope to see you guys then. Toodaloos.